Welcome to my channel. Today's technique is how to sharpen your knife. It's very important to choose what kind of stone you're gonna use. For example, I have the stone right here, comes with a little things in the bottom to hold it when you sharpen it. Before I start sharpening my knives, I had to put it into the water, soak it in the water for 5 to 10 minutes. So let's start and let me go through, and you make sure the stone is submerged in the water. As you can see the bubbling because the stone is dry, so need to absorb water in order to sharpen your knife. So, and let me explain to you, there is a few ways how you can sharpen your knife. This is the way that I'm doing it because I feel like I have more control, and plus doing yourself is helping you not just to sharpen your knife, but also caring for your knife. Because now you have to keep in mind that you have to use cutting board instead of like just cutting whatever. What I usually do is I grab a rod, like it has to be like, you can be like kitchen towel. I use these towel. This is for cleaning towel. I use it and I fold it right a few times, and then from here, either you leave it like this, you can fold it however you want to fold it. You should like do this, or I do this. So for now, I like to use it like this because I have a little extra over here. So I place this and make sure, let's put some water on it. Make sure we put water, we wet the towel. We wanna make sure the towel stays in the same spot. We don't move because we are dealing with knife, sharp stuff. So you have to have careful. So the other thing that I do is I place this mat, even these piece of wood has a little rubber right here, but I feel like over time it slides, you see, because this gonna be used for quite a while already. So that's why I place it in here, right? And then what I do is take this one and place it over here. It's very simple how to sharpen a knife, yeah, but you have to have careful. You can use I think gloves that you can, kind of like a sharpening, make sure you cut yourself. There is a specific gloves to use for this. So I don't use it because I always have careful when I'm doing my stuff, especially with my knives. So what I do is I create an angle. Like for example, my angle, because my knives, they don't need to be like super sharp. It need to kind of like redefine the lines again. So I need to kind of continue in this line. I don't know if you can see it right there. Continue this line right there, right? And then same thing the other side, right? So what I do is I place my finger under the knife and I put my other, but this is my hand, hold it, place this finger under the knife, and I create an angle. So you can do 25 degrees, you can do 35 degrees, and you can go 50. But if you go 50, you is pretty much right here. You don't want to do that. It is usually I do 10, 15, or 25. That's the max angle. So for example, if I want to do this, I want to do, because it's kind of redefine the lines, I don't need to be like so crazy. So I do 10. So it's kind of like this. I don't know if you can tell right there, like this. So what I do is I do 10, 1, 2, and again before you start doing practicing, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then go switch hands, and same thing with this hand. So put my finger in the bottom and I do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you ask yourself, why are we doing 10 and 10? Because let's say we do only 3 and then we do 20 in this side. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna start messing up your knife because one side is gonna be very sharp or very like, I would say you can damage your knife, or you can erase the blade in this side. But in this side, it looks not that good because only you did 20 or 30 on this and you only did 5 on this. The key when you sharpen your knife is to make sure whatever amount you did on this side, you gotta do it on the other side to create the even blade. So after you place the finger on the bottom, you hold the knife, you grab your knife with the rest of the fingers. So There's two ways I can do it. Like I can hold it from here, right there, or I can press it a little bit. But again, you have to have careful. Do it slowly, slowly, just gentle, right? And make sure you cover pretty much the entire knife, as you can see right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. See, I place the finger, press it, hold it. This is my holding hand, like where actually I'm gonna hold the hand. And this one is gonna help you distribute the weight on the entire knife. So that's what I place. One right here, another right here, another right here. So it's even. So when I press it, I press evenly. Let's say you don't do it that way. Let's say you're just using right here. So what's gonna happen, you're gonna sharpen your knife only this because you just pressing over here, but you don't pressing nothing over here. So it's very important to press the knife evenly. So you press evenly and you go like this. Another thing regarding to these, you see the numbers? These 6,000 and 1,000. Well, and they have still colors. And sometimes they have a lower and higher. I think goes to 500, 1,000, 2,000, and then from here goes 6, 8, or whatever number it is. So these numbers is literally how thick the graining is and how fine the grain is. So 6,000 is fine. So you want to use this one to create the line again for the blade. And I don't need to do that. What I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna use the 6,000. The reason is 6,000 because my knife needs to be like a lot of sharpening. It's just pretty much redefine the lines of my blade right there. So that's what I'm gonna use. So depending on your knife, if your knife needs to be kind of like, if you sharpen like every once a month to redefine the line, I would suggest to use the 6,000. But if your knife doesn't have at all, like doesn't have no blade and the lines are like really bad, you can use 1,000 or 500. I will start with 500 and then go moving up to 1,000 after I create the blade, the lines and everything, and do you move to 6,000, 8,000 to redefine and make sure the knife is very sharp. So for this purpose, we're gonna use 6,000 because like I said, my knife, it already has the line. So I don't need to redefine the line. I just need to kind of like make sure it's nice and sharp. So, okay, so let's start with this. So again, to make sure, grab your knife, finger at the bottom, tap, so you press it. So you can go like this. And then if you think your knife can go all the way down there, you can move your finger and you can place it on top, right? So let's go like this. So we can go one, all right? Now, because I know it's being in the water, I want to place a little bit water on top of the stove. So go, and again, place the knife, and you go, I'm gonna go 5, 5, and then gonna go up. So, gonna go, and you see the angle I'm creating right here? It's not a lot. Probably it's 10 or 5, the angle. You don't want it to do this. You don't want to go like, even like this because you're gonna pretty much mess up the entire knife. You just want to go a little bit. Maybe 10 grades right there, and then we're gonna start from top, right here, and we're gonna end it out right there with the blades up. So we can go 1, right, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we go to the other side, same thing, all the way in the back, right, 1, and you can feel it while you're doing this. You're really feeling it, how your knife is properly distributing the weight on top of it, but also your knife is getting the edge. So 4, 5. Now we're gonna go 10. The same thing. You see, it's dry now. So you grab a little bit of water, place it on top, and just go again. Same thing. 10 grades. The angle you create, that's the angle you're gonna continue. So we're gonna go 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We go to the other side. With a little bit more water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing right there. Now we're gonna go 20. And again, you can do it slowly, you can go faster. I try to do not too fast. So just like that. 3, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's go 20 over here. So you can see we're forming right now the layer. See the layer? It's getting there. So now we're gonna get a paper. We're gonna cut the paper through. 30. All right. So what I do, I put my knife again a little bit in the water, and you can see by putting your knife and cleaning your knife, you can see, you can actually look the blade. You have to always constantly look the blade, and you can see right here on those lines, there's some of you getting a lot of pressure on here, but not in here. You see in the end, it's a little bit. If you go to the side, you can tell it's even. It's even from right here to right here. The tip, needs to work a little bit more. So since you constantly check your knife, because the only way you can see is like you actually look into the knife and you can see the lines. All right, so the lines are kind of getting there, but the first part right here is the one it's not working properly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift it a little bit, which is gonna create it. So I'm gonna do this, right? Just to fix and go evenly. So that's the goal, go even. All right. So again, let's do 10 and then 10 again. 9, 10. So let's go 10 from here too. 10. Okay. All right. Just be careful with your knife. Just be careful. I'm telling you, you're dealing with a sharp knife. Practice, repetition. That's how you're gonna create the habit, and also it's gonna make it easy every single time. So just be careful with this. So after I'm done with this, so what I do a little bit like this. So this technique right here, going back, same thing, 10. All right. So I put a little water. This is when your knife is pretty much almost done. This one, and it's you kind of put it flat, not so much flat. You lift a little bit from the side, but pretty much flat, right? A Japanese dude taught me how to do this. The reason is he was saying is that whatever excess you create into the blade, you kind of make it evenly now. So you kind of clean it from the side, not the blade anymore. I'm saying from the side. So you're doing this, so kind of back and forth 10 times. Again, right? Back and forth in the same spot. Do not lift it. Same thing with this. All right, and 10. All right. Okay, now we have the knife nice and sharp. Wash it, right? And then now let's wash the whole thing over here. Right, let's put it in the water again. All right. All right. And clean it up. So to check if your knife is sharp, check this out. And make sure your knife is heading all the way through. You see that? I'm not putting no pressure. Check this out. You wanna get another? Yeah. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Nice sharp. Nice and sharp. Alright. So, alright. Okay. See? Check it out. See that? Now that we understand how to sharpen your knife, now you can apply it in any knife you want. It can be like the Perry knife, it can be the 8, 12, and the 6 knife inches. you can start doing your stuff. And like I say, take it slowly, little by little. Take your time. Don't rush everything. Don't try to learn it like right away, because you can cut yourself. You're dealing with knives, so be careful. Be careful. Thank you for watching, and this is how to sharpen your knife. See you in the next video. Thank you.